everybody and welcome to this tutorial which aims at providing you with basic information about how to access and how to use the EuroPlan portal that we will be using during the International Master on European Project Planning and Management 9th edition, which will be held completely online. First of all, please remember to use Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox as browsers, because other browsers may not be supported. The starting point to access the online version of the master is represented by the EuroPlan portal. Once you are on the portal, you should click on Online Services. You have to click on Online Services in order to log in on each day of the classroom part of the master. Now I am doing the login as student. You are in. On the right shoulder, you will find your control panel, which is divided into course program, virtual rooms, online tutoring, online register, information board. Let's start with the program and let's see what happens today, 19th of October. The ongoing lesson is blue, the upcoming lectures are white, while for the lectures which will have been already carried out will be turned gray. Let's enter the teaching room. EuroPlan asks for a confirmation, and then you will enter the big blue button platform. You can enter the platform according to two different modalities, as active participant, microphone, as simple listener, headphones. We recommend you to enter the big blue button platform as active participant. You will be then asked to make a test to your audio, and once you finalize this, you will finally be on the big blue button platform. Then you can immediately mute your microphone. The big blue button platform is divided into two different sections, the white one on the left and the blue one on the right. The white one is the social section of big blue button. Let's see the opportunities that we have in this social section. First of all, you can use the public chat. So you can type a message which will be read by all the users who will be there in the main teaching room. The second possibility is represented by the shared notes, which is something which much more than a simple chat, because it is like a shared document that everybody can modify, implement, or erase. For example, you can also do some editing like bolds, italics, and so on. So this will be mainly used during the practical activities. Then we have the users. Now in the classroom it's just me and Alan Bruce as trainer, but there will be the list of all the colleagues, the students, and the teachers. So if you click on the first user, which will be always you, so if you click on your user, you can set your status. You can be away from the laptop, you can raise your hand, you can be undecided, confused, sad, and so on. The last opportunity we have in this social section is to start a private chat. So you can send a message which will be read directly and only by the person you are writing to. For example, you can use this private chat to write a message to your colleagues or to a teacher if you don't want to share your question with the entire classroom. Now let's go to the blue part, which is the presentation. Here you can see a presentation which is already available, and let's see the buttons which are immediately below the presentation. There is the possibility to unmute the microphone. There is the possibility to leave audio, which means that you are turned from active participant to simple listener, and then you can share your webcam. Let's see. Here you can see the webcam, but when you will be during the lesson, there will be your webcam and all the other webcams of your colleagues and the teacher as well. In the right upper corner, you will find some options. About them, you can make the presentation full screen, and if you click here on shared notes, if you already activated them, or to the social parts, the presentation will be even bigger and easier to be read. But let's go back to the options and exit the full screen modality. Then we have the possibility to define the settings of the big blue button interface. For example, you can modify the language of the interface. Please remember, every time you change something, you have to save, otherwise it will be enough to click on close. Then we have some help. If you click on it, you will be landing to external resources with some tutorials about how to use the big blue button platform, and then the keyboard shortcuts, which are a combination of letters to make commands even easier. Finally, if you click on logout, you will have the opportunity to log out from the classroom. Let's go back to our EuroPlan portal. We have seen what happens within the teaching room. Materials. Here you will find a link landing directly to a shared Dropbox folder where you will find the teaching materials for that specific lesson module. Group work rooms from 1 to 5. What happens here? The master is organized in order to have balance between theory and practice. Practice means practical activities carried out directly by the students. So you will be divided into groups and you will have the opportunity to enter one of those rooms. They work exactly like the teaching room, but in this room there will be just you and the members of your group. And then you will have the opportunity to carry out the practical activities. As you know, the master program is divided into modules. At the end of each module, you will be asked to carry out a test, 20 multiple choice questions with 3 options for each question, and evaluation. This will be you evaluating the module and the trainer. When the lesson will be over, you will have the possibility to access to the streaming of the lesson that you want to listen to again or that you missed, for example. It will be necessary to click on recorded lecture. Let's go back to the control panel. It disappeared, but it is necessary to click on those 3 horizontal lines to have it again. And let's move to virtual rooms. Here we have the main teaching room, the one that we just saw, and the students' room, a kind of meeting place always available for you 24 hours per day, where you can meet, you can talk, you can share your doubts, your questions, or your ideas about the master itself. Let's go back to the control panel and let's go to online tutoring. It just contains information about how to contact me, your tutor, as I will be always available every day from 9 AM to 5 PM, and you can contact me at this Skype contact. Control panel, we have the online register. At the following link, if you click on it, you will be landing to a Google spreadsheet document, which is the register you will have to sign every day. If you are synchronous students, you will have to sign for morning session and afternoon session. If you are asynchronous students, you will just need to confirm your access to the streaming of that specific lesson. The register is divided day per day. Finally, you have the possibility to go to information boards. From this link, you will have access once again to a shared Dropbox folder where you will find ongoing information about the course program and, above all, information about the internship organization. Thanks for your attention and enjoy our master.